Okay, guys, so we got another exciting match at Newcombe's Ranch. We have right here on our near side, we have Rich and Jason versus Mark and Martin. I'd say this is, again, another quality 4-5 match.
Yeah?
That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, hey, just running on the court. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Sweeney.
Ryan Sweeney.
#1 player here.
At the ranch.
It's funny, I was talking to Wayne Ferreira. He played doubles with him.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, he's a good player. He just doesn't really understand doubles. I'm watching the guys pound the ball.
And he doesn't understand doubles. Well, he certainly understands singles. It'll be interesting. We'll watch him play some doubles. But
we'll get a singles match of him tomorrow, so the folks it would be a shame if the folks didn't get to see him play.
Yeah,
Ryan Sweeney.
Ryan Sweeney from Courts.
Courts, yeah, really cool.
Great app you can have if you want to go reserve courts anywhere you go out there. They're in 25 cities.
All right, so yesterday we saw how important it was to get in a great first serve.
Yes.
Of course, that's always important. Ooh, he just
Nice volley,
nice.
but a good angle.
But you know what? I'm glad he lost the point
Why is that?
because he foot faulted. And it's a second serve, so.
Oh, you're calling out Rich already on that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It does seem so far.
And look over there, the hero of yesterday's match.
Yeah,
That dude was on fire.
he was incredible.
And his name's not Adam.
It's Tom. Very good player. What a lob, great touch lob. Very hard to return the lob with a lob indoors. You know, if you're outside, you might make that.
Right here.
If you're outside, you're thinking, well, not so hard. Maybe you have that space.
Yeah.
But I find that people, when they go back to return a lob off a lob, they miss wide. I noticed so far in here.
Did you see Tom was up? Tom just ran by. I
Yes.
don't know if the folks could see that.
Tom was a great player. We actually have a YouTube premiere up today with Tom's match.
Yeah, I think Tom was wondering if we were back to film another one of his matches.
He was having a good time.
Yeah, well, last night he wanted to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, behind the scenes, if you guys don't know, at the Newcombe Ranch, the boys like to have a little partying going on at night, and they love to talk about their tennis. And Tom, yesterday after his win, we're talking about you, Tom, was very gracious in his victory. But when we got him in the bar, he was starting to talk smack about how great he played.
Yeah.
And you can check out that YouTube premiere. It's one of our videos we have up. But this is some cool stuff, pretty unique that we're able to watch these fantasy matches, high quality tennis at the recreational level, and we're also commentating it for you guys. Pretty cool. So Matt, we can see right over there, the great Roy Emerson is busy already coaching after his team's down a break.
I can tell you exactly what Emo's telling him.
What's he telling him?
You got to get to the net, boys.
That's the MO.
That's pretty much what he told me.
Okay. Now, right here, we have Martin. You can see this guy is a physical specimen. He is a former hockey player. I think he even played some professional hockey. And now he is addicted to tennis. You cannot get this guy off the court.
Seriously, can't. Last year, I think I played like 5 sets of singles with him on top of all the tennis he was doing. Just extra while people were eating and drinking beers. Mm-hmm. He's playing extra singles with me.
Well, that's why he's one of the skinniest guys here. Look, they're starting in very interesting formation. Not quite the I formation. Aussie, they're going Aussie style, Matt. This is kind of a cool way to go if you don't feel comfortable getting out of the if you don't feel comfortable getting out of the I formation where you got to bend low and then get up. I mean, you can see Martin's big guy. You can just go the other box.
It's like I extreme.
Yeah, it's I extreme. Well, they call it the Aussie.
The Aussie. Okay.
Aussie,
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So far, it didn't work in the first point, though.
Oh, he got the volley. Just missed it.
I watched this yesterday at 41,000 feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's really
I
cool.
subscribed to the thing, and it wasn't a good internet connection, but it was pretty cool. I had to miss 2 days. So,
Oh, cool. What's your
Fred.
name?
Hi,
Fred.
Fred.
Nice to meet you. Huh? Thank you.
funny because people walk over here to say, hey, they like what we're doing, but they don't realize we have microphones in there.
They don't realize how high tech we are.
The roof got pounded again. Old Tin Rusty. Tin Rusty Arena brought to you by PepsiCo.
Tin Rusty Arena. Here we are.
So lefty got a pretty good serve. Rich called it little.
Ooh, that was a big second serve. What a sweet roller. That's the highlight of the day, Matty.
That was amazing.
We're definitely going to need an instant replay on that. Oh, we got it.
He wants to know that we got it.
He wants to know they got it.
He'll be happy to know we did.
We find that that these players really love watching themselves, especially if they win.
Ooh. Mr. Ryan Sweeney's over there hitting his signature big forehand.
Yes, he is.
The fear hand.
That's a mistake I find if you got a high backhand, a high backhand volley to go at the net person in front of you. It's very hard to get that ball really down and fast. You know, he just kind of popped it down and sat right up there, and that's a really tough angle when he was trying. I would have just played that ball forward and tried to set up for another volley there. Hard to do anything with that first ball he got.
What a pick.
That is a beautiful low volley.
Yeah,
that is textbook.
But you know, Martin did a good job to get there and have a play on it. Just missed the lob.
Yeah. It's a great return, low at the feet, you know, it made him get down. That's what you want to do. I find here that Mark is starting to hit some high returns down the line. He wants to figure out a way to get a little earlier and keep that ball low. Otherwise, there could be some easy holds over here. You find that you're popping balls up, guys. It's usually because you're taking too big a backswing. When you're late, the ball tends to go higher. When you hit the ball out in front, it's easier to keep it down. So shorten up, get out there early. Beautiful volley right in the corner. I don't know if they're intentionally going at Rich a lot or doing this late, but Rich getting a lot of action in the net position.
Second serve coming. Ooh, I don't like that call, Pete. I thought I caught a line.
Ooh, Matt's starting to start some controversy out here. Now we notice every return is high. I find, let's say you're playing a match, Matt, and you just cannot get the ball down. Now, of course, it's harder here with the indoor and the low ceilings, but let's say you're playing outside and you just can't get that ball down, and you try it for a couple games and you just realize you just don't have the feel. Start lobbing your return. Start lobbing your return down the line, especially if you're playing at that 3-5-4-0 level. A lot of people don't have great overheads at that level. But even at the 4-0, 5-0, I remember one match I was playing, I was returning really well, and Mr. Emerson actually said, hey, lob some returns, and it got us right back in the match. Oh! We're actually catching some footage on court 2. That was a pretty good point we just saw there. Did you get that, Matt?
Yes, I did get it. Since we're on the changeover over here, and we got the best singles player here by far.
Yes.
Versus Tom and Jerry.
Very nice. Better known as Tom and Adam, who played great. This is actually going to be a great match. Those guys are solid. But they're putting.
Tom only missed one shot yesterday.
Yeah.
So he's already missed as much as he did yesterday.
These guys are putting a little more heat on the ball than their opponents yesterday, and they're able to handle some tougher shots and not be as vulnerable to those. So we got Philippoussis out there coaching Martin, and he's very animated.
And they're the same height.
They're the same height.
6'5".
I would like to see an arm wrestling contest later between those two boys. A little bit wide. Just a little long.
Yeah, I can confirm that one. That's heartbreaking.
That is a heartbreaking one. He was going for the poach.
Why is it so easy to bury easy balls like that in the bottom of the net?
Well, usually you get a late start. I think he had a little bit of a late start. What a get. Ooh, he could only redirect. I know it's hard, it's a big ask, but if he could only redirected that down the line instead of cross court, they would have been in a good spot.
Not everyone can hit it like you, Pete.
Well, that's true. But I also find that people, since they're used to the cross court patterns, they don't realize that once they get lobbed over, the pattern changes to down the line.
Good tip. Coach Philippoussis is watching in the chair. Okay. That was a great effort. There's no question, Pete. These guys play really hard at fantasy.
They give it all they got. And that's the
Crashing
key.
into the fence.
That's one of our instructors for Tennis Con 2 is Rick Macy, and he's got actually a sign on his fence, run for every ball. And even though he didn't get that ball, he's saying a message to his team like, I'm going to run for everything. I'm trying, I'm hustling. And sometimes, that pays off 2 or 3 games later when you realize your opponent works hard and you try and maybe cut the ball a little too close to the line because you know that they're going to run for everything. It's not always about winning every point. Wow, what hands by Martin.
Slid into a split like Djokovic.
Well, that was definitely his hockey days. He basically made that like a stick save. That was like a stick save in hockey, Matt.
Wow. I think you're right, Pete.
He had the legs really wide. I mean, I almost picture the hockey gear on him right there, the face mask on and everything.
I'm thinking about those big pads on the legs.
These guys are winning the battle of the hands. There's lots of hand-to-hand combat going on out there, and they're winning it every time, and they tend to be winning it with a lob over the head.
Yeah. Well, Rich did a good job to get that one that time.
Wow. They're working hard. They're just being outclassed a little bit.
Oh, that hurts.
I want a shot spot on that. That's going to be in the technology next year at Tennis Con too. Shot spots.
That lob is a little long. You're right, Pete. A lot of lobs here.
How
How about that? It goes for the ace, barely misses it, or maybe makes it. Second serve goes for the other line.
Yeah, gutsy move. Gutsy
Two
move.
all. At 2 all.
He's got a really nice looking serve too.
Yeah, Rich's got a good serve.
gosh, this is intense, Matt.
This is a really
This is
well.
intense.
They're well matched up here. This is going to be a little more competitive than yesterday. I guess when you have a good serve, you have a good overhead. How about that overhead from Ridge?
Yeah, beautiful overhead. Beautiful overhead. Great quality of matches out here.
That's a great point.
By the way, they're playing for the Wankers. That's the team I'm on.
And the other day,
What a
Roy
serve.
Emerson awarded you the Bloody Wanker Award.
Well, to be honest with you, I wanted to be on the Kangaroo team. But then you got to memorize that war chant.
Yeah. There's
Sounds
enough
like
going
some
on.
work.
Yeah, they actually get into it once they learn it, though. All right, so they've worked their way back in. Matt, what I'm going to do
Big serving got him to 3-2.
is,
On serve.
You know what's going on the other side of the ranch is there's going to be a legendary Q&A session. I believe Ron Laver's going to be there, John Newcombe. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Matt, to commentate out the match. You guys enjoy Mr. Coffee Break Tennis. We'll be back soon. Does that sound okay?
I think maybe we could get a guest commentator. I see a guy over there. It'd be pretty good, I think. His name's Angus.
Would you like Angus to come to the booth? I'll see if I can get Angus for you.
You think he'd do it?
You want to be a guest commentator with Matt? Okay. You want to be a guest commentator with Matt at all?
No, I think.
Okay. He says no.
Can we get anyone else? I mean, I can handle it on my own,
Yeah, no, you can.
but it might be kind of fun.
It would be fun.
Angus would have been great.
Angus would have been great, but he had to find that part of it.
Do we have any of our buddies? Check, check, check.
Maybe I can get these guys to hold the mic and answer questions. Maybe they can pass this. Well, that wouldn't be hooked up.
You need a camera.
Okay.
That's all right. I can do it by myself. Or ask Rambo. He might be good. Or Kenny.
Hey, do you have any time? I'm good.
Wow. Rich is on fire now.
We didn't even talk about that.
This to smash.
You're a guest commentator. Matt will introduce you. You just talk over
Okay, well, I don't know the names of all these guys. You know the names?
Oh, yeah.
What's the name?
So we got,
We got Ridge,
Mark and Martin, Rich and Jason.
Mark and Martin, Rich and Jason.
Yeah,
Mark and Martin.
Rich and Jason.
All right, ready?
Yeah, just you pop that in your pocket and then clip that on your top of your shirt. Ooh, it's close.
Mark and Martin, right?
Yeah, right here, Mark serving.
Mark serving. Ah, what a great return.
Yeah, Jason really flat.
Jason
pounded
flat,
it into
pounded
the corner.
down the sideline. So is that a break? No, you're just getting another racket. This is great.
I think he's still serving.
Yeah, broken racket. Nice shot, Jason.
In my bag, in the brown bag.
Mark's gonna serve again. Big lefty hook to the right down the middle, just out. Second serve. There we go. Good second serve, and Martin put it away.
I think it helps being how's all about 6'5"?
They're 6'5" and fast and young, under 40 legs still. The bounce.
That's helpful.
He gets more than 3 credit cards off the ground. Credit card's flat, by the way. There we go. Mark's gonna serve again. Down the middle. Martin just spanked it away.
Mark the net shark. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that's Martin.
That's Martin. Martin the net shark. Jeez, look at that. That was a good shot.
He's a hockey guy.
Yeah. There goes. Mark serving again, right to probably the body. Nope, backhand. Oh, Martin's got another one overhead. That's 3 for 3.
3 for 3.
3 for 3.
Just
go.
You know, click it, swipe it up, at the camera.
Okay, so it's not locked.
Well, it is, but all you gotta do is iPhones. You don't need to unlock.
Mark
Just
serving.
swipe up the bottom.
Okay, cool.
Jason. Jason cross court. Mark defending. They're having a cross court war. There he goes, stepping in. The shark is ready to pounce. Nope. Somebody's gonna have to cross one of these days.
Martin's moving out of the way.
I know, Martin, come on.
Martin.
Oh, here he goes. Now, run, sprint over. Okay, we got a cycle going here. Who's gonna break this? Who's gonna flinch first? You got the point.
That's
you got
us,
the point. You got the point. Yeah.
He ran out. He got pulled so wide. He ran
You got the
into
point too. He is looking at the camera. Yeah.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
going to be a good one.
That was awesome.
That's going to be a good one.
That was the coolest thing I've
That
seen all
was
day.
because he got in the way. He was kind of mad at this, and he looked back and he won the point. I think Rich was startled.
All right, we're down a camera for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, is it
That
down?
was the most excitement we've had all
Is that
week.
down?
I guess it has to recover.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hope you didn't
says-
break
It
it.
says it could take up to 3 minutes. I
Oh.
think because it shut off randomly, so it might
Oh,
lose the
yeah.
footage because
Oh,
you got
that sucks.
to hit stop. That's all right. We get the main cam on the fence, so that gives you the whole thing.
Oh, I see.
This is for instant replay, pretty much.
Oh, I
what
see.
I use it for.
Okay.
Wow, what a match!
Hey,
These guys are,
Martin,
very even.
You had 28 times to cross and you didn't. You had 28 times to poach a cross and you didn't. Your partner was going, wait a minute, come on, one of these times, now. Yeah,
Great point.
good job. The camera was your friend on that one.
What did he
Because he was
finish
looking
on?
at the camera as the
What was-
ball came.
What was the last shot that he finished on?
A backhand down the line and then Rich, over, kind of a lob.
I was trying to catch the camera, so I missed the,
it
missed the
went
last
a lob,
shot.
it went up to Rich, he caught him off guard. That, just like that, except he missed it. It was a little higher, Here we go. Let's go,
Great
Mark.
ball.
Let's go, Martin.
They got to win this game after the Battle of Wills.
Yeah. Good try. You get it? Yep, it's going.
Yeah, we're rolling again. We got a back.
Far side there?
We got our backup camera.
We got.
Oh yeah. There's Jason right there.
Jason, let's go, Jason. He's having trouble with his first serve. Get that ball down a little bit. I do that all the time. Clear the net and you go too far. Oh, nice try.
Nice rip. Yeah, I guess they're going to be taking him over to our broadcast booth a lot today.
Yeah?
Good thing we've backed up a little.
Is that our boy for the match? Yep, that's him. I'm going to get ready.
All right, thanks for
All
stopping
right,
by the
thank you.
booth, Rambo.
Yeah,
Good luck
excellent.
in
You
your
too.
match.
Thank you. Thanks, sir.
interesting because now I'm by myself, by the way, folks. He's apologizing to his partner, and I can really understand that. Some people, they react differently when they miss, they fail in their match. So that feels good. That feels really good because, you know, some people feel like differently in doubles. Remember when I always played singles for years, and only more recently have been playing doubles. And it's kind of strange when you're so used to playing singles. You really feel like you're letting down your partner sometimes in doubles. That's got to feel good. He's getting looks like Mark's getting his confidence back. He was a little rattled, I think, when he ran into the camera. I hate to say it, but I think a little bit my fault. He apologized to us after running into the camera, but tried to dip it down below the waist of Rich, did Martin. And that's just a tough shot to pull off. Sometimes he's behind the baseline. I was going to say you can go after, just rip it at their chest, try to put a hole through their chest. It doesn't work as well when you're behind the baseline. It's better if you're mid-court. Let's see what Mark does. Just a little long. Tried the lob volley. Guess it's pretty easy if you got Michael Pernfors' hands. Otherwise, it's kind of a tough shot to execute on. Add in right here. Just missed his return. That's heartbreaking. (4-3). We're on serve. This has been a great match so far. So Coach Philippoussis talking to Mark and Martin. You can see Emo's got a smile on his face as he coaches. Even then, when he was coaching me and I was losing, clearly I was rattled and upset. And it's kind of helpful. Have a legend of the game like Roy Emerson come over there. Big smile on his face, kind of makes you calm down a little and feel like, all right, it's not too bad. Roy's not too worried. in an 8-game pro set. 3-4. And you want to get the 4-all. Great return from this Jason guy. This Jason guy's doing a great job getting flat lasers across. Although my understanding is that in doubles you want to dip it at their feet more. We don't really see the big hockey player, the big man, former hockey player Martin, serving and volleying. This flat line drive return from Jason is working pretty well. Pin him back behind the baseline. All right, second serve. See if he steps in a little more. Oh. So the big returning like that puts on the pressure and gets some double faults. So that's a bad miss from Rich. And that kind of lets Martin off the hook after the double fault.
15-40.
Double break point, 15-40.
Nice forehand.
Yeah, that's a shame. A let after a couple big forehands. He's really working his way into the point. Let bad toss. He was there. He looked a little off balance, so it's a hard shot to execute, but he way missed it.
Looks like it's clearing up. Sure it is.
It is not clearing up. Raining pretty hard. It's going to be indoor tennis all day long.
You think they'll turn the lights on?
Good slammed on by Martin. And they've got the break. They're up 5-3. Rich has been serving pretty well, but he did have a tough game not too long ago. So this is going to be key to keep the momentum. Second serve.
Look at that return back.
Double fault. All right. We may be right back on serve, folks.
Rainbow.
This is where Rich is going to have to come up with another big first serve to save the day. Great serve from Rich. Just wide, just out of danger now. This is what, the fourth time Rich has had to run down a lob. Luckily he doesn't have to chase that one all the way down. Big serve, feeling comfortable. Again, I think that was a foot fault. So I don't feel too bad for him double faulting because, you know, foot faults go uncalled usually. Great point at the net. Again, I'm starting to notice Rich does a lot of foot faulting. I think the ones I caught earlier were just more extreme. That one he just barely towed on the line. Comment below if I should tell him. Great serve. A little bit of a change up on the first serve after all the heat he's been bringing every first serve. Can be very, very effective. Some guys call it on any little thing. Some guys just play the point. It can be kind of confusing. And I believe he said 40-30. I don't know how I thought we were a deuce earlier, but if it was 30-all, it's close enough. Close. Hard to see from this side, but that should be 6-3. It was a close match to a point. Emma looks happy. Coach Philippoussis. A little different from yesterday. I think our boys over there are not winning quite as easily as they did yesterday. Tom and Adam. Six-3, danger time. It's nice having the cushion of knowing, you know, when you're one game away from losing, it's a little scarier than two. Everyone loves having that room for error. I can lose one game. Knowing that you can lose one game. What if they don't hold serve here? It's insurmountable. Tom's over there yelling, "Move your feet." This is totally different than yesterday. Not this time. Not this time. Getting the lockdown cross-court rally. Martin moves in and puts it away as soon as he can. I wonder if that's something to do with what Philippoussis is telling him. And Philippoussis being the same height as this guy. It's got to be kind of cool for him to coach. He said, you know, tell him, like, hey, use your height at the net. All right, 15 love. 3-6, serving to stay alive. Oh. Shank, one hand backhand. Tom just missed another backhand over there. He's got to be upset. It's out. 40 love. This is exactly what they needed. Down 6-3 and you hold it low. Well, I don't want to spoil it. Here we go. God, that's a 40 love first serve. He just freaking pounded. Does he go for 2 in a row? He does. A lot of players have that in their head. I don't know who the hell said it, but the best time to double fault is 40 love. Truth is, the best time to double fault is never. Because now it's a second serve at 40-15. He's mad because he knows he didn't call that ball. I could be wrong. When I edit this video, it'll be interesting to see if that ball tagged right there on the baseline. Or if it was just a little out. I kind of caught it out of the corner of my eye, but I believe it was a little out. Great job, Martin. So there you go. That's why I'm saying earlier, the best time to double fault is never. Because if they didn't, let's say Martin shanked that ball, let's say he hit it wide or something, he botched it somehow, at deuce after being up 40 love, that can feel insurmountable in itself. Luckily, got a good serve in. Martin took care of business at the net. Here we go. 6 serving 4. And the wide serves are coming, which means the camera is in danger. Serves him right. God, what a backhand. What a backhand from Mark already. All right. Love 15. 6 serving 3. A little back too. Yeah, he knows it. It was long. That hurts. You don't make the call. Wow. Holy shnikes. That's a good match. Might have to move the camera over there after this match. God, what a shot from Tom. Served a little wide. We're 15 all, 6 serving 3. Ball rolls back off the fence. A little delay can be annoying sometimes. Do you get a double fault out of it? And Jason's done a good job of bringing Mark over here into the bleachers. Great backhand. Just a little wide with the next one. Oh. That bounce off his hip? It's crazy looking. I hate to say it, but Martin could be he's been good at net today, which helps me 6'5", but some of these returns not helping his partner. Yeah, that lob's been great. Money against Rich today. I see a lot of Rich jumping backwards trying to attempt these overheads that are just... I mean, if your partner's at the net with you got to try it. But if your partner's behind you, just let it go. What are you going to do with it? Even if that goes in, that's a kill shot for the other team. It's a chance for some Michael Pernfors funny business. Just wide. Lucky them. That was a much better return for Martin. Really get that low dipping. Martin likes his backhand better, I know, because I played a ton with him last year. His forehand's a little unwieldy. unwieldy. Did I say the word right? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, my. That backhand. So these guys are the two backhands. If you attack the outside of them, you get great backhands to get forehands in the middle. Wow, way to come up with the ace. This has got to be deuce right here. And again, kind of fighting for their lives here. Even though Martin's the big giant guy, not serving as well as his partner. It's a little wide. And they love putting Mark into bleachers. Mark might as well take a seat over there. That's where the ball's going anyways. All right, Martin. Break point. Pressure on you. Such a great, he basically volleyed it. It was like a forehand volley chip return. What a point. I'm running back here to get the ball for these guys. Awesome stuff. Break back. On serve. Let's see what the big man can do with his serve to even this up. Oh, yeah. Oh, when he ran over? I think I caught it going up the alley, but I didn't get it struck. Yeah, that shot earlier from Tom was so awesome that freaking Martin's coming over here asking me if I got it. I didn't even see where he hit it from. Yeah, this guy has an awesome forehand. I think he just pounded a winner. Ryan Sweeney, best player of the week. Yeah, I think that's great. Martin wants to know if I get the point. I thought he was talking about his match. He's talking about the match over there. I guess he must have hit through this area right here. Like between the net post and the Gatorade. It's pretty unbelievable. It's 5-6, the big man, Martin, to serve. I'd love to see what the, oh, that's match. Did they come back and win? It's all smiles over there. Who knows who won that one? I would guess the team Ryan Sweeney's on, even though Wayne Ferreira told me he doesn't understand doubles. Way to keep it low, Rich. Richie Rich keeps it real low, and no one can get to it. Not even the guy who has ice skates on. At least most of his life he did. Not a bad serve for Martin, but you know, as tall as he is, you want to see bigger serving from a guy like that. That hurts. It was a good first serve. scatter volley. It's really the golden doubles. Get your partner the volley off of your serve. Woo. Almost caught him in the crotch with a pass. Oh well. Little long, good serve. Put a little bit more on that than Martin that time. Comes in handy. Sometimes you feel the pressure, you go for more, it works. Sometimes you suck, you got the fault. Scatter. Wow, wow, finesse that. What a point. What a freaking point. He finessed that lob, right? I mean, that thing just rode the roof. Rode the tin roof up there. Take a look. Got our tin rusty up there. And that thing just glided along the roof, dipped right as it needed to. You see the roof kind of comes down there. Pretty amazing stuff from Jason over here. See what he does on return. Quick with the call. He's feeling it. You get pumped up. You yell out the call. Well, they did a great job to get back in this match, but now they're in major danger again. You know, they got broken. So that puts us at 7-5 with Big Rich serving for the match. And as good as Rich has been serving, you'd expect to see some love games from him. They would love to have a love game right here. And that's how it starts statistically, at least on the ATP Tour. You get the 15 love, your odds of holding shoot up. The percentage gets very high. So they did their job on that. Let's see if we get another pounder. Wow. Great hands from Jason at the net. You know, Mark did okay with that volley. It was a pretty good return. But you're playing a team where you got these guys, you got this Jason guy is moving really well. Looks fast. Okay, it's not good enough. It's a heater. He's out. Mark Philippoussis confirms the call. By a lot, according to him. They certainly needed that. It's not over yet. Mark should not have got that. Again, you know, sometimes it's hard to sense that your partner's right behind you and just way better set up to play the ball. It's got to be match point now. It's 40-30 match point right here. Now we get the deuce. second serve coming. Does he get that backhand he's been lighting up all day? Forehand chip. Match point right here. A let on match point. And look where it is. You might not be happy about that let call. I mean, look, if it catches your eye and it distracts you, I guess that's good enough reason to call it. But if I see the ball on the fence like that, probably upset if my opponent calls a let. Out of the way, you don't have to worry about stepping on it. I guess it's more about the visual distraction. Go to deuce. Probably telling him to stick to the forehand. Yeah. I think, I don't know if they've played this week at all. I doubt it. I don't think so. I don't think they've seen this guy before, Mark. And it kind of took him a while to realize that his backhand's better than his forehand. Misses more forehand returns. Seems to always chip on the forehand. The backhand return, he's ripping in his match point. Wow. Ooh, good serve. Found the backhand that time, but it took him so wide. Couldn't use it like he had been doing all day. Match point again. Got to point out, since I'm a big Federer fan, if you saw Laver Cup, Federer and Djokovic were playing doubles together, and Federer constantly using the lob return. I was shocked how much he used it. I kind of expected him to do it. He used it a lot. Okay, here we go. Here's the Aussie formation. There's a little more in the middle. It's kind of an I formation. Martin's been pretty good at line driving his backhand cross-court on the return. So they're going to try this Aussie business. Kind of stop that, force him to go backhand up the line, see if he can do it. And he can. And it works. Just Mark wanting to use that big backhand return of his, but serve got out so far wide. He's a little late on it. And the only way to go is up the line. Jason was there, took care of business at the net. Match point again. What is Martin going to do this time to save match point? Not much there. Just hit a bad doubles return. You know, in singles it doesn't matter if it floats that high, unless you're playing some coming to the net constantly. But that doesn't always happen in singles. In doubles, you know, if you saw the last match me and Pete did yesterday with Tom and Adam, you don't want to float returns up for volleys. What a volley! So Rich has missed 2 volleys in a row. He had the floating one last time on the return for Martin. And this time he gets a much more difficult volley and hits a clean winner. Match point. Oh, would have been awesome. Look at that. That's love. True love. Everyone, it's all smiles. Everyone's just so happy to be here. No, some people lose their match and get actually pretty upset. I had a guy dealt with an angry guy who's lost his match yesterday. Just thought I'd ask him a couple questions, you know, like, hey, what happened? Who'd you play? Thought maybe that would kind of ease the tension and talk about it a little bit. And being a tennis player myself, when I see someone suffering the pain of a loss, I feel for him. And he kind of barked at me. He got pretty angry. So everyone deals with it differently. But a lot of these guys are just really happy to be out here competing, playing a close match. It's fun. All right, well, there you go, guys. That is your match of the day. Pretty solid 4-0, maybe. Let's say 4-5. Really a 4-5 match. These guys were pretty good. Maybe some of Martin's strokes are 4-0. You know, Martin gets. He's been coming here for a little while, and what I've heard is every year Martin gets better. He's very dedicated to his game. You know, it's a newer sport for him. He hasn't been playing as long as these other guys. Very athletic, obviously. One thing I'd say is he's gonna have to figure out how to hit that serve a little bigger. He's got Philippoussis' height. Well, it'd be nice if he could get Philippoussis' serve. Oh,
How do I find it? Or
we'll be on YouTube. This match will be probably sometime like tomorrow morning. We'll put it up.
But how do I find it? I mean,
oh, you just search on YouTube. Search like Crunch Time Coaching or Tennis Con 2 or Match at John Newcombe's Ranch or something like that. Yeah, any Tennis Con 2, Crunch Time Coaching, you can find it. Good match, by the way. Yeah, so you like the backhand return, I guess.
Well, it gives me the ability to go cross court with it. Mm-hmm. And so when you're on the inside, it cuts you off. You're too cut off on this.
Right.
With the middle. So that's all. And so that's why I stick on this side and hit it.
Yeah, it seemed like they kind of were trying to serve your forehand and the end there, though. So they wanted to stay away from it a little bit, I guess. Yeah. All right, hey, great match. Yeah, and don't worry, that was totally my fault.
No.
You didn't run in the camera. I was just trying to move so fast.
I just felt it. It's like I here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I threw you off your rhythm a little. Sorry about that. Great playing, though, man. It's Mark, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Mark and Martin.
Yeah.
Martin was pretty good today. He's great at the net with the height.
Yeah.
I was just thinking he just needs to learn how to serve a little bigger. He's got all that height. He needs to get the Philippoussis serve.
I think that one day I'll be tall.
All right. Thanks for watching today. A little jarring today, a little craziness. Pete ditched the broadcast booth to go talk to Rod Laver. Guess I can't blame him. And we had a guest. We had a guest broadcaster. Rambo is he wasn't planning that, so we kind of caught him off guard. That was nice of Rambo to pop in. Rambo's got quite a reputation here at the camp. He's an animal, as Pete would say. Pretty solid match. Emo's congratulating the winners over there. These guys look pretty happy. There were some scary moments in that match for Rich and Jason. There were some times where it seemed like they were in a little bit of trouble. And it really came together for them at the end. Rich really that volley. I mean, how can you not walk away from it? You're feeling great about yourself after that one volley. Let's play that volley in slow-mo one more time. You could say that's the shot of the day. You could, Pete, I'll play, you decide. Comment below, shot of the day. This volley, which comes at the end of the match to kind of save the day, or this shot from the beginning of the match that Pete said was the shot of the day. You choose. Comment below. Thanks for watching, and we will be back tomorrow with more match play. Hopefully, maybe, we'll have a match with maybe Mark Philippoussis playing in it. All right, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow at TennisCon 2.